I want to start by asking you if you would explain your job.
Yes, well, I am a school counselor at Hickson High School, and I work with all of 9th grade and part of 10th grade, ranging from everything from helping with schedules and 4-year plans to helping work toward college and career goals. And also I'm just a social and emotional support as well. So a lot of times students just kind of need somebody to talk with when they just need some support. And so that's a big part of my job as well. And just helping make sure kids are academically on track so they can do what they want to do after they graduate.
I'm still figuring that out.
Hey, it takes a while. I didn't know till I was 23, so it's okay.
It makes me feel a little better.
Fine.
What problems are you seeing most for mental health right now?
Well, really, I'm sure there are some things that are probably connected to the pandemic, but I really feel like beforehand, there's a lot of struggles that I've noticed, especially with high school students. I think definitely being able to manage all the stresses of balancing classes and balancing a part-time job, which a lot of students have, and for a lot of students balancing just some issues that might be going on in their home or with their family, or relationships with peers. I definitely see a lot of that. I feel like there's definitely a disconnect, I think, of learning kind of how to handle our day-to-day struggles that are really always going to be there. I mean, we're always going to have stress at school. We're always going to have a ton of stuff to do. We're always going to have responsibilities, and kind of learning how to handle that in a healthy way without just letting it totally overcome you and bog you down. So yes, I definitely see a lot of that for sure.
I see it. People don't express it as much, but you can just tell, like, the way they're acting or the way they're just like people play with their fingers or some. It's just a lot of stress and anxiety for most people.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What advice do you have for students struggling with that problem?
My biggest advice would be reach out. It's okay to ask for help. I think a lot of times I've seen, especially with kids that are normally like good, high achieving students, they kind of wait until they get to past the point of no return, where it's just like, oh my gosh, I've got so much piled up, and it's like almost impossible at that point. Like, for example, I guess a student just now realizing, I've oh gosh, what am I going to do? And if you wait that long, it's really hard to get caught up. So my advice would be start early. If you feel like something is a struggle, reach out. Reach out to a teacher, reach out to a friend, reach out to somebody in our office, so you can figure out what resources are available to you, and just keep an open line of communication with all the people that are involved in your life, whether that's your teachers, your family at home, your friends, knowing that there are people that care about you and that want to help you with this. And as I tell everybody, I mean, you can only do one thing at a time, and I don't expect straight A's out of people, unless that's just your natural gift. If you're one of those kind of people that you just kind of got it, and you can cram out those assignments and make those straight A's, and that's just how you're built naturally, then that's amazing. But you know what? I wasn't built like that, and I've got 4 kids. I don't think they're really built like that either. So what I expect is, do your best, be responsible, do what you're supposed to do, make sure you're managing your time and eating healthy, sleeping good, not staying on your phone till 1 or 2 in the morning or whatever every day. But just managing your time well, knowing that everything is just one thing at a time, and reaching out when you need help, because it's okay to ask for help. And that's what I think a lot of people don't accept, that they think it's kind of bad to ask for help. But dude, no, you gotta help. So sometimes even in our office, there's some things that we can kind of do to help with your classes, if you've bitten off more than you can chew. And that certainly happens. So
that is all. Thank you for your time.